Most people, when they get a diagnosis of diabetes, the first thing they do is they stop eating carbs. Carbs are not evil. All we need to do is how to manage them in our diet by eating smaller portions and to cook them in a healthful manner. I'm Neelu Kohli, registered dietitian at Austin Diagnostic Clinic. I'm going to share with you a recipe of mine, sweet potato fries, which can be included in your diet. So for this recipe, we need sweet potatoes, olive oil, and a spice mix. It's up to your imagination. You don't have to go for a spicy blend if you don't want it. You can do just something simple like black pepper and salt. But I think sweet potatoes are naturally very sweet. So if you blend the spices and the sweet, the flavors tend to balance out better. First thing we need is a sweet potato, and we are going to peel the skin. And sweet potatoes are very high in beta-carotene. Beta-carotene is a form of vitamin A, and it is needed for good vision, healthy skin, and they're also very high in potassium, fiber, and vitamin C. So you cut them into slices, and I like to cut mine 1/2 inch thick or 3/4 inch thick. You want them to be kind of even, otherwise they won't be cooking evenly in the oven. A sharp knife makes all the difference. And if you want, you can cut them into chips, whatever works. Sometimes kids prefer chips over slices. So I think they look pretty much even, 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch thick. I'm going to put some olive oil. I'm going to add maybe 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon of chili powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of chipotle powder, and a dash of crushed red pepper, and a little bit of cinnamon. And the best thing is to use your hands to mix them. You should make sure that all the potato slices are coated with oil, and you can see they are not swimming in oil because we want to keep them healthy and not too high fat. And did you know that beta-carotene needs fat for absorption? So this is a good combination, vitamin A and olive oil. It will help with digestion of vitamin A. See how pretty it looks? You can see all the spices coated on the potato slices, and all we are going to do is put it on a baking sheet and bake it in the oven. So here is my cooking sheet, and I'm going to spray it with olive oil. And now I'm going to take my potato slices and line them up. Make sure you keep a little bit of distance between the slices. You don't want them to be hugging each other, otherwise they'll get very soggy. Okay. See how pretty they look? I love that orange color. Now we are going to bake it for 400 Fahrenheit for 30 minutes. After 15 minutes, we are going to flip them over to make sure they are browning nicely. And within 30 to 45 minutes, it should be done. Okay. So here are the sweet potato fries. If you want them more crispy, you can leave them on in the oven for a little bit longer, 10 more minutes. So let's give this a taste. Okay. Sweet and a little bit spicy. I think I can use a little bit more spice, but again, as I said, you can do whatever you want.